What's going on, everyone? It's Brandon with JACOJE Fine Jewelry, your personal jeweler. I just got a fresh batch of shiny golden 2.5mm and 3mm diamond cut chains in, and I said, Brayden, do what you do best and make a review and show the difference between the two. So with that being said, let's get started. Here we have the 3mm right here next to the 2.5mm Franco, and yes, there is a fairly large difference between the two. Visually, as you guys could see, yes, 2.5 for sure, and as well as price, gram weight. I'm gonna weigh these two out for you guys so you can see for yourself. I literally got this brand new shipment from Italy of the 3mm and 2.5 Francos. There's a few orders that I have to fulfill, so I'm just getting going. Thank you guys who were on the back order. I ran out of Francos, but as you guys could see, they're here. So 3mm 24-inch Franco is weighing 31.7 grams. Let's weigh out the 2.5. Same thing, 24 inches. And we're at about 23 grams. So as you guys can see, about 8 grams difference. Now the interesting thing is, people ask me, like, they'll look at or be eyeing a 3mm Franco, saving up, and they'll notice, hey, did gold go up? The price increased. That's because I base it off the shipment. If you notice, this 3mm 24-inch weighs 31.8 grams. On my website right now, they're currently at 30.5 grams. So they're a little heavier, could be thicker off the diamond cuts. So I adjust accordingly. So everyone that got weighted, it was worth your weight because you pretty much got free gold, and that's kind of the online gold business as far as the expense. Sometimes chains will weigh more. I personally, if it's 1.5 grams, 2 grams, I don't make a big deal. I don't ask to be paid for it. It's just, you know, the bonus of shopping JACOJE. So tonight I'll go back and adjust the price based off these. I'll just pick like a 24-inch or 22-inch length and then look it and adjust it, and then the next time I get shipments, I'll weigh them out again and just go from there. I do it from shipment to shipment. With the diamond cut chains like the ropes and Francos, those are the big ones you have to deal with because it is the diamond cut, could be a little thicker. So as far as pendants, I just have the large elephant here. I put it on a 2.5mm Franco, and I like this because I feel like proportionally it doesn't take away from the elephant as well. It's strong enough to hold this. Now, if you can't afford it, I always recommend to kind of match it. This is like 23 grams. This is 23, 24 grams. So it matches it. But if you can't, you can't. Like a 2mm Franco would work perfectly on this as well. So I like the 2.5mm for pendants. I like my pendant to stand out. I don't like to put it on something that's too big where the pendant kind of hides from it. So the 2.5mm Franco is if you're looking to add a pendant later, like buy a chain and then pendant later, then I think the 2.5mm works because you can go pretty big on these pendants with it. All right, it's shout out time. We have 3mm across the board. First one is Adrian out in Los Angeles, and Adrian also got the JACOJE hat. Buying a Franco and a JACOJE hat is the ultimate love right there. The JACOJE is the Franco King, and the hat's something special. I'll make sure to include a smash sticker with that. Next, we have Nathan out in Burnaby, British Columbia. JACOJE ships worldwide. Thank you, Nathan, for your patience. We have Michael Kelly. He got the medium $100 bill on the Franco. So if you guys see, the 3mm Franco is perfect for a nice size pendant. The medium is about, I'd say, a little over 2 inches. So sizing reference there. Next is David out in Phoenix, Arizona. Hopefully it's not too hot out there, David. Thank you for shopping JACOJE. Last but not least, Gilberto out in Odessa, Texas. Now everything is shinier in Texas because Gilberto shop JACOJE. Let's crank this video up a notch and show you guys complete length selection. From afar, this is the 3mm diamond cut Franco. I have the 20-inch. The 20-inch, I have a lot of people questioning the 18-inch. The 20-inch on me, 6'1", very husky, goes right below the collar line, like the seam on my t-shirt. So try to picture that. More or less it's going to be around the same. I got the 22, the 24, the 26, and then the 30. I need to stock a 28 because that just has a little gap there. It looks lonely. Getting these chains layered like this is probably the hardest thing I've done all day. It's hard because they all tangle and get all messy, and I want it to look nice for you guys. But the 3mm from afar, it's a simple chain. I know it looks like I have a lot going on right now. That's just because they're all layered, and that's eventually what you want in life. I kind of look like an Egyptian pharaoh with all these chains on, or Mr. T, but That's what adding and stacking chains in general will do, is present a much larger gold look. So if I just take one off, and I'll show right now me wearing a simple 22 3mm 22 inch, and it has just more of a simple look. Both these chains are very simple. Don't expect to order a 3mm Franco and have like an 8mm rope chain all chunky, because it's not that chain. Yes, it has a lot of weight, but that's the durability, integrity that you're paying for with that weight on the Franco chain. You will not have an issue with the Franco. It's not gonna break, it's not gonna do anything. I've sold so many Franco chains and never has someone said, oh, my link broke or anything like that. So they're very good chains. Another sizing comparison, I have the 2.5mm 24 inch and the 3mm 26 inch. So you guys can see how I'm two chaining this right here. You just see the slight difference in that 3mm. This is a very nice look. As far as two chaining, normally I don't think about two chaining Francos, but it's not bad, especially with the JACOJE logo shirt and the hat. This is a very nice look. This is what you need. I'm talking about it as if I'm actually selling the shirts. I should though, but this is a good look. You're not gonna go wrong with this. Very nice. I do think you have to really look at the difference between the gram weight is the 2.5. Within your budget, if it is great, if the 3mm, can you stretch it? It is a lot. The gram weight is a lot, and I say, oh, just 8 grams, but in real life, in reality, life is expensive. Everyone has bills besides just gold chain, so it's a decision you have to make. I think the 2.5mm Franco is one of the most slept on sizes. I do like it. It's grown on me lately because I like to put the pendants on, of course, and then also I like it. And the main thing I really do enjoy about this chain is the tucked in and then the side view on it. I'll put a close-up of that. I think that's great for the people maybe on the smaller frame size and just getting into gold chains, or want something that's nice, high quality around the neck that are mainly gonna tuck into the shirt that work a lot. I think the 2.5 is a great option as well, because it doesn't really show through the shirt, but it's big enough to see on the side and get that respect. I think everyone needs some gold around the neck. But that's the main strong point of the 2.5 Franco. One is a tucked in, just a casual look. And also if you're thinking about adding a pendant, a larger size, it doesn't have to be larger, 1.25 inches to 2 inches down the road, then the 2.5 is a strong point. If you want something like me, bigger set guy, when I want to wear a chain, I want it to stand out. This is more of a casual look for me. If I'm going a little larger, then I'm going to go obviously with a larger width, heavier chain, just because I've been doing this for over a decade now, and I have a lot of experience, and I like to wear thicker chains. But right here is casual. This is something I would have no problem just wearing every day, in and out, and just always doing it. So I like the 3mm. This is the most popular width of all Franco chains, and then the 2.5 right there. Get you both and look like Braden with JACOJE fine jewelry. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll show more as I get more shipments in and just kind of go in depth to help you guys make that decision. It's hard to see things online or on these YouTube videos and try to make your decision. So that is why I do this video. And I also just like to look at myself wearing this nice gold jewelry. So that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on our next jewelry video.